Hello, everyone. I am super excited to be here today because I have a really exciting introduction of a new award and a really exciting introduction of an amazing human and educator and leader and scholar to give to you today. If you don't know, my name is Martine Key Green Rogers. My pronouns are she, her, hers, and I'm the incoming president of ATHE. And also, the thing that pays my bills is that I'm the dean of the theater school at DePaul University. And I am so excited to be here with the inaugural recipient of the Harvey Young Award for Academic Leadership, David Krasner. Since this is a new award, and I wanted to provide some context for this award, I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to tell you more about our esteemed awardee, and then ask some questions of our esteemed awardee. So we're going to have a really fun time for a few minutes. So, just for some context, the Harvey Young Award for Academic Leadership honors ATHE members who have contributed to the profession through academic leadership positions in higher education, including institutions and organizations. This can be defined as an individual in a leadership role in a university theater program, such as an artistic or technical director, an advocate who is consistently innovated in fundraising and or administration, someone who is committed to fostering equity and opportunity in publishing through the creation of new programs or opportunities. Basically, someone who is just an amazing leader and has an entire career to illustrate their amazing leadership. And so, for that reason, I am super excited to officially introduce you to Professor Krasner. David Krasner has taught acting, directing, and theater history for 50 years, which is amazing considering he looks not a day over 22. And he is currently the chair of theater at Five Towns College in Long Island, New York, where he oversees the BFA program in musical theater, acting, and design tech. He was formerly dean of the School of the Arts at Dean College for 5 years, head of the BFA Acting Program at Emerson College for 5 years, director of undergraduate theater at Yale University for 6 of his 10 years there, head of the MFA Directing Program at Southern Illinois University at Carbondale for 2 years, and has taught acting, voice, speech, and movement at the American Academy of Dramatic Arts in New York for 9 years. Basically, I don't know if there is something he has not done in terms of leadership. And he also got his PhD from Tufts University and MFA from Virginia Commonwealth University, which is super exciting to me, mostly because my mother graduated from VCU. So, yay, VCU. And a BFA in acting from Carnegie Mellon University. And so excited once again to say hello to David. And thank you so much for being awesome and being our inaugural recipient of this award.
Well, thank you so much. I'm flattered. I'm honored, and I'm particularly honored and flattered because it's my name is attached to Harvey Young, and I've known Harvey for about 3 decades, and he is brilliant and compassionate and a brilliant leader himself, and so the real honor is in many ways to be associated with my name for in perpetuity with Harvey. Um, and I'll share. I hope Harvey enjoys this, but I will share the first time Harvey and I met. Harvey set up a panel at ATHE about 25 to 30 years ago with my dear friend and absolutely one of the great leaders in the field, Harry Elam, and me. So it was Harry and me and Harvey. And Harvey was a graduate student at the time, and he was a little awestruck to be on a panel with Harry and me. But Harvey was wonderful, and he held his own, and his delivery and his paper and his presentation was spectacular. And I knew right then and there that Harvey was going to go very far, and indeed he has. And to know that along with Harry and my Harry being my longtime wonderful friend and great scholar, to know that the traditions of scholarship in areas that Harvey and I know, and Harry coming from Errol Hill and Jim Hatch and Margaret Wilkerson and some great people, to know that this award is because I have been associated with absolutely brilliant people, and I have known brilliant people who have shared with me their excellence and exemplary scholarship. And because of them, I am who I am. And I want to say that I immediately thought of all the people that influenced me and were important to me, so that when I influence anybody else, it's really passing the baton, and passing the baton down from some truly pioneers and great people like.
I appreciate that. And I think especially because I find personally that what's important to me in terms of leadership is lifting up the people who helped you get where you are. So I just love the fact that you're doing that. And on that note, I think that leads us to my next question, which is what does a career in leadership mean to you?
Ah, I don't know if I have enough time to go through a career
All
in
the things.
leadership. I mean, some of the obvious things are responsibility. Leadership means that it's not just about me. It's about all the people, the students, the faculty, the administration, and everyone involved that I lead by example, that I lead by uh, having the trust, and earning the right to lead, earning the right to be trustworthy, is extremely important. Uh, and I think that, knowing the people, taking time to get to know who's the faculty, who are the students, who's the administration, right down to who's my secretary, who's the office workers, everybody, who's the janitor, who cleans up my office. Everybody is involved in this, and I'm just a part of it. Uh, so I think that leadership is really about, first and foremost, responsibility. Being aware that I'm responsible for everybody's well-being and the success of everything that is involved in what I'm doing. Um, taking the joy of this and really enjoying the leadership. I've enjoyed it. Um, the buck stops with me. If there's a problem, it's my fault. Even though I had nothing to do with it, I had everything to do with it. Because if it happened, I if I didn't have anything to do with it, it's because I missed it, and I should have been watching. I should have been on top of it, and learning every day, learning, growing. You know, we're all theater people, and we're all artists, and that's one of the great advantages of knowing what it means to be a leader in a theater situation, because ev Martina, as a dramaturg, every play is different. August Wilson's piano lesson, when he didn't want to have an ending, and Lloyd Richards said, "You got to end this play," because he loved the two siblings and he wanted the two siblings to be equal. And Lloyd Richards said, "Look, the audiences need an ending. You've got to end this play. Pick somebody, make a decision." And you, as a dramaturg, know he picked it real quick. He just went, "Okay,
Exactly.
the sister wins, and let's get this over with."
I love that. So I'm really curious, and I feel like you're kind of headed there anyway. So if you want to wrap this also up into the question I just asked, do you have any words of wisdom for people who are thinking about being in leadership but haven't taken the plunge yet, or are just kind of dabbling in it? Any thoughts, advice?
Trust, vision,
Mm,
trust, and vision. You have to earn trust. You have to have a vision. If you want to be a leader, why do you want to be a leader?
mm,
Why? It's a responsibility, as I said in those three words: responsibility, trust, and vision. So why do you want to be a leader? Where do you want to take your people to the promised land? I mean, how do you want to take them there? How do you want to get them there? So what is your vision for a theater program? What is your vision as artistic director for this theater? And keep your feet on the ground when you go into these visions, because I know a lot of leaders will have very idealistic visions, which are great, but when the rubber meets the road and you get down there, this is your audience, this is your student body, this is your faculty, and you have to work with the people that you have, and you can't mold them into something that they aren't. So I feel sometimes leaders will try to shape people who that's not their skill sets, and that's where leadership can fall apart. At the same time, trust your vision and try to work it in between. It's always a give and take, and it's like everything in life, it's compromises, and sometimes you have to accept that there's one step back before there's two steps forward. And I know I'm spouting cliches like crazy. I can't. God,
Those are
this
fun.
this is a thesaurus of cliches here. But they're cliches because there's truth to them. That's why they're cliches. Um, and enjoy working with people. You're going to have to like people. You can't, uh, you, you, you're going to have to like working with groups of people and mediating their relationships and mixing and matching people.
I just want to say thank you so much for spending some time
Oh,
with
my
me
pleasure.
and with everyone who's going to watch this video. And just
My pleasure.
congratulations again on this amazing award. And I know
Thank
on
you.
behalf of the committee who awarded this to you, we are just super excited.
Well,
You and for us to say that you are our inaugural recipient of the award. And on that note, then I will say thank you so much.
thank you. Have a lovely, wonderful summer, a productive summer, and I wish you the best. Thank you.